Hi guys, and welcome back to my Leeds United career mode on FIFA 16 with myself, Jono25. Now if you are enjoying this series and want to see more of it, then I need you to drop a thumbs up because the viewings are a little bit lower than I'd like on this series. So if you are watching it, please make a comment and give it a thumbs up just so I know you're there. If you cast your minds back, we were beating Stoke City in the quarter-final of the Capital One Cup, and in this episode you'll see the first leg of the semi-final against Liverpool. Now, first game, we've got the goals, like the previous episodes where we get the cluster of goals. We've come up against Huddersfield Town in a local derby. And the scoreline is very similar to the recent game at the McAlpine, or whatever John Smith's, or whatever it's called these days. It was 3-0. And Chrissy Wood opens the scoring there after great work from NG. Lovely dribble. Drove into the box, good strike. Wood, following up like all good strikers, gets the second. Here we see us pinch it up in the middle of the park with Tom Adeyemi. He slides it through to the youngster Pereira, and he makes no mistake. Left foot finesse, top corner, reels away with delight, and he is on form in this episode, boys, is Pereira. Scoring goals for fun, loving it. Next up, at 0-2, and G feeds Brattakle down the line. He's got magic feet again, dribbling through two, slides it into Chrissy Wood. Wood across the keeper, slight deflection, but it's 3-0, and that's the points. That will be the end of the game there, boys. So mirroring the recent result for Leeds United there. Next up was Ipswich. Now, apologies, I missed the goal on this. The capture had got lost. So we went 1-0 down against Ipswich on the stroke of half-time, thanks to a McGoldrick goal. In the 90th minute, we pick it up here with NG. He slides it around the corner to Lewis Cook. And it's 1 apiece in the 90th minute, and we didn't need that goal, boys, because it was a nip and tuck game that, away from home at Ipswich, so we'll take it. Up next was Middlesbrough at home. They got a really blatant penalty. I smashed him from behind in the box. Luckily, Bamba didn't get sent off. He tucks away the penalty. They pump a ball up the middle of the pitch. We win the header, but it falls to them. They then have a poor touch. We try something stupid with Brattakle. Extremely foolish. They recycle the ball, then play an outrageous ball back stick. 0-2. And, well, yeah, we made a mistake, but you can't legislate for crosses like that, boys. And the 40th minute, they swing it in. I head it out clear. Manages to keep it alive. Feeds it into the box. He manages to stand up another cross to the back stick after a lovely back heel. Diving header. Deflection off St Just. Own goal. 0-3. And it took us to the 87th minute to find a response. We get into the box with Lee Irwin. We get a bit of luck. Own goal from Daniel Ayala. So 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss in them 3 games. Not a great performance. Up next is Swansea in the FA Cup, and the January transfer window is open. So I'm just going to show you some of the dealings that were going on. We had offers for Dakara and Dragowski. Now we negotiated on Dakara. We asked for 950k. He's not getting a gig, so happily sell him to Notts Forest if they can come up with the cash. As you can see, we've got 3.9 million up there in the transfer budget. That's because we obviously asked the board for additional funds and they came up good. We declined all offers on Dragowski. Sigurdsson went through on the 33rd minute, rifle past Dragowski, and then they scored a second. This is the replay game. We lost the footage. They were a little bit fortunate there with the deflection, then the bounce, and then the nutmeg on Dragowski with a finish. Up next was Fulham, and it took us to the 82nd minute to do anything in this game. And G finds Cook. Cook slides it into Pereira. Pereira on his favoured right foot makes no mistake. 1-0, and the young man scoring again. And we're happy to see it. Reels away to the camera. Makes no mistake, and Leeds get the 3 points there, which is absolutely needed. We get another offer in here for Stuart Dallas. It's Nottingham Forest again. We're going to counter this offer and ask for 950 again, I believe, because we were just trying to get a little bit more cash. You see, we've got 4.2 million in the transfer budget now. We also sign Danny Ceballos. He can play left mid, centre mid, cam. You know, he's a really good addition. He's got great potential as well, boys. So, yeah, really good signing for us. Up next was a game against Bolton, and you can see from the stats there, it was a bit of a dour affair. We had 7 shots, 6 on target, but it finished 0-0. So we need to start winning again in the league because we're going backwards a little bit. So Stuart Dallas did get sold. We also signed Leon Bailey from Genk for 1.3 million. He's a great potential rapid right winger. We're looking to sell Lee Irwin because he's also not getting a game, and he's not really that good, to be honest. We want better than him, so we're going to counter that offer and we sign Iniaccio from Manchester City for 1.3 million, boys. That is an absolute bargain. He is rapid. So yeah, we're going into our featured game now. And the team we're going to roll with is Dragowski in goal, Taylor, St Jude's, Bamba, Byram, Ceballos, CDM, Bailey right mid, Guedes left mid, Mowat, Iniaccio and NG. And we started quite brightly, but then they started finding the rhythm, and you see them here in the 3rd minute just attacking down the right into Sturridge. He slides it across to Roberto Firmino, sorry. And the Dragowski makes a big save. Again, Sturridge's pace with a threat throughout, and Benteke's power in the middle. Finds Firmino again, but straight at Dragowski. Then we started coming into the game here. You see Bailey into Mowat. Mowat round the corner to Iniaccio. He's found round the corner to NG, but just gets away from him. And again, we've got pace now up front, and NG's battling there with this full back. He beats 2 into the box. Go on, NG lad. Strike it, NG. NG! Block shot. But you can see we're causing problems now for Liverpool. 39th minute. Milner into Firmino. Out wide to Sturridge. Sturridge back into Firmino. Firmino with a fancy pass. Into Lallana. Back to Firmino. Into the box. But Dragowski's quick off his line. And Charlie Taylor here. Into Iniaccio. Left channel. He dips inside. Driving at them. It's a great run from him. Look at the power. Looks like he's going to be a really good signing for us, but they get a good tackle in there, but he's still going, he's still strong. Iniaccio! Massive save from Mignolet. Into the second half now, 49th minute. Firmino picks it up again, and he was a threat throughout, always just getting on the ball. He lays it off to Milner, who in return lays it to Moreno, who finds Lallana, who turns one around the corner to Benteke, and that is outrageous, boys. When I was playing this game, I just went, that is bollocks. Because, you know, like literally, first time shot, back to goal. He has no right to hit the target, never mind score. Look at him, he's not even facing target. It's ridiculous. Anyway, 77th minute, we pinch it here with Charlie Taylor, feed it into Leon Bailey, back to Lewis Cook. He has a strike, deflected over for a corner, and we're pushing now, boys. We've got attacking on, we're pushing. Swing the corner in. Header's cleared, but only as far as Antonucci, who's on as a sub, I believe. Antonucci gets out of his feet. Antonucci, deflection! Really good save from the keeper, and we couldn't get good contact on the header. Last minute now, NG picks it up. He's looking for runners, sees the run of Pereira. He gets out of his feet. Pereira looks to slide it to Antonucci. Maybe should have shot. Antonucci, big tackle. He runs away. Ceballos stands it up. Falls to Lewis Cook. Lewis Cook blocked. Antonucci blocked. Oh, boys, and we just couldn't get the rub of the green there. And I think that's the full-time whistle. Oh, no, we had a corner. Ceballos swings it in. Big winner there, stick. Ceballos picks it back up, stands it up, middle of the box, cleared, and then that is the end of the game, boys. So you can see we put up a good fight. We go into the second leg with a 1-0 deficit. We'll need to pull up some magic performance. You can see we probably had the shaded that game, to be honest, and it's on world class still. But we're going into the next game is up against Liverpool, so that'll be probably an episode on its own. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. But until next time, guys, see you later.